Every other year, communities across the country are required to do a homeless survey. Take a snapshot in time of the homeless population in their communities and report that information back to the Housing and Urban Development folks in Washington so they can make a report to Congress and determine how money can best be spent to help the homeless population. Well, in Cobb County, the day for our survey was this Thursday, and a whole bunch of volunteers gathered at our Emergency Operations Center to be briefed on this survey. It has to happen between sunset and sunrise. Those volunteers, along with our emergency management CERT team members and others, would be teamed up with law enforcement to go out and use maps to try to find the homeless in Cobb County. This was all done under the auspices of the Center for Family Resources that organized this effort, and they said a lot of research went into it beforehand to make the maps that teams would use.
Where we can plot out encampments and folks when we find them, so that lots of different reasons, so we know where they are, so we can get them services, so we can get them out safely if there's an issue like flooding or fires.
Just between Marietta and Smyrna.
We'll be doing checks on the homeless camps that have been identified in the county. We've met with our police officers last week to identify any camps they were aware of and compiled a list of all the camps that are known throughout the county. We have volunteers that are going to be assisting us in about 17 different teams that will be spread out throughout the county to make contact with as many people as we can to assist with a HUD requirement that is expected to be completed every 2 years.
Somebody's been up there based on the trash. They're just not there.
So the nearly 20 teams fanned out into the evening across Cobb County, really in all corners of the county, following their maps, trying to survey the homeless population. Now, unfortunately, it had been raining very hard in the days preceding our survey, so many of the encampments that were identified as housing homeless were not inhabitable at the time, and it was difficult to find anybody to talk to. Still, the teams did find some folks to speak with, to survey, to ask some questions, and to let them know about resources available for them in Cobb County. Those findings have been reported back to the Center of Family Resources, who are still compiling the report. We'll submit that report to federal officials that will help them guide future resources sent to Cobb County to help the homeless population.